Oh, hey Alexandra, what are you doing?
I'm reading.
What? Reading? Really? It's the 21st century, like, who reads anyways?
When you will grow, you will understand the meaning of a book, and you'll understand the reason why I like reading.
Okay, dude.
Whenever my mother made me read a book, I either rolled my eyes or just pretended to read. As all human beings, I have a favorite genre of books. The ones that are all about fantasies, dramas, action, mostly modern books. The definition of a book, as they call it, is an intellectual object that holds compositions of extensive length, or, in medieval times, important pieces of information. I don't agree. Books are much more than just objects. I used to spend most of my time on my phone, scrolling through social media and getting bored after I finished feeding my gossip appetite. I used to look at a book as if it were the reincarnation of the devil himself, just some old sheets of paper sewed together and stained with ink that formed useless words. Why do we even read books nowadays? Is what I always ask myself. I used to think that with technology we could do almost everything. I still do, but not in all circumstances. From hating the existence of a book, now I want to live in one. In all the books I've read so far, because each one of them is a personality that lives inside of me. As a teenager, I go through a lot of things, experience new things, transition from a happy child to a creepy, moody creature. From right now, books are the only things that steal me from reality, teleport me to a different life, where, for an amount of time, I can be someone else. I can cut all ties with the judging and hating people that surround me. I feel safe, I feel happy, as if I had multiple lives, just like a cat, but much more intriguing and fun. I live through the main character. I scream whenever she makes the wrong choice. I cry with them. I'm angry with them. We are one and the same, except I know a lot more, because I'm not only following the MC's life, but also the experiences of everyone else that lives in the sheets of the novel. I once saw on a book cover, "Who are you when nobody's watching?" Right. Who am I? I still haven't answered my question. And why is that? Is it because I'm too young, or because I'm not mature enough, or because my phone is affecting my logic and thinking, as my mother always says? No, it's not that. I'm uncertain because I think about how my life would have been if I were born in a different time, in the world of a novel. I would have been happier, right? My fairy tale could have been my life if I were born a princess, let's say. But that's not a good way to think. I can still have that fairy tale ending in this life too. I can't just sit around and wait for God to flick his hands and I'm Queen Universe. The title of the book is the one that intrigues us. We read the text, we fall in love with the world of the fantasy, and just pray that we can be witches and teleport from one life to another. We learn from the characters, we discover different parts of our personalities just by relating with one of them. Whenever we look in the mirror, we see ourselves and our beautiful features, but we also spot the look that illustrates our personality. Why are books just like mirrors? Because, like I said, we discover ourselves in the little scribbled ink words and the amazing, beautiful, and adventurous life that one has to live. Have you ever been tempted to smell an old book? No? You should try it. It's a different type of sensation, one that is quite foreign for me to be able to express in words. It's just like walking into an attic. Feeling the old times and cultures dancing across the dusty floor is something you can only experience through the fragrance that time has infused into the sheets of paper. Time machines are incomparable to this old-fashioned type of time traveling. If we think about it, characters are also beings. They live just like us. You may not agree with me and say that they are only imaginary projections that the author created so he can write a story. But no. I would love to find a secret library hidden into the depths of the forest, surrounded by an impressive waterfall. A library where I can enter the world of the fantasies I've read and be able to savor every little detail. A world in which I fit in just like a glove. Another personality trait that books help me discover. I'm a dreamer, and I love that about myself. Books are much more than we see them as. They're full of magic, life experiences, pieces of advice, and lastly, the thing with whom we fall in love, madly in love with. Because it understands us, it keeps us safe, locked in Rapunzel's tower for an amount of time. I think that if I continue doing what I like and looking into these amazing mirrors, I might solve the enigma about myself. Maybe we'll do it together. We just have to read in between the lines and analyze each and every drop of black ink. Only then we can say we've truly finished the book. This is my opinion about books. And I hope you agree with me, because as teenagers in the 21st century, the only thing we do is sit around and look on our phones, but we never get to discover the universe of the fiction.